Hello there. While the press salivate over the latest in the Harry and Meghan saga, they miss the crucial point. Now, if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe, click the little bell, select all, and then like and comment below. The press, both national and international, are so immersed in the celeb angles to the Harry versus William feud that they've missed the really important component. That these two are at the centre of the UK constitutional monarchy, and the constitutional monarchy is still at the centre of the whole country's political system. This is not a courtroom spat between two inconsequential TV starlets. No, this goes to the heart of our political system and how the UK is viewed around the world. But a constitutional monarchy is only as good as the family that inhabits it, the royal family, that the people of the UK accept are there with privilege as the figurehead of what is best about this country. The royal family that is there to do its duty with quiet composure and a British self-assured confidence. But all it takes is one or two bad apples festering away in there to cause a rot at the centre. And now we have the heir and the spare at loggerheads, just as their father is trying to get to grips with his new job, following in the footsteps of his mother, an extremely popular figurehead. And the only thing stopping an all-out public slanging match is the reserve demanded of the King and the Prince of Wales, the old mantra of never complain and never explain. A few centuries ago, it might have ended on the palace lawns at 6 a.m. with seconds in attendance, or a trip to the Tower for someone. Now, these princes are two young men with years of life ahead of them, and if they allow it, years of hate and vitriol to build up. Years of lurid press headlines continuing to chip away at our political system, allegations of racism and sexism swirling about them. And how much of this has already been picked up by their children. Growing up will not be emotionally easy for them, not that it's easy for any royal, but to be in the spotlight with all this going on. Beggars belief that it's got this far, that parents can allow it. But here we are, and it seems there's no going back at the moment, bar either Harry or William and Charles accepting defeat and the full culpability for all the family discord, and I don't see that happening any time soon. Which of them would put their hands up and take the fall? And who would get thrown under the bus to make a reconciliation work? Another lady in waiting, maybe? But at times like this, the murmurs about the UK becoming a republic with a president instead of a monarch become louder, until it eventually becomes calls for change, with claims that the upheaval would be worth it to lance this boil. Something must stop this internal feuding, they would say. Anything is better than this. At least we could get rid of a misbehaving president within 4 or 5 years through the ballot box. But whatever we do, we have to have a robust and working system for the UK. And we can't let this current royal EastEnders carry on much longer. So I hope that Buckingham Palace and Number 10 are working on how to get this dealt with. Because the longer this goes on, the more likely we are to need a constitutional upheaval that would eliminate this type of problem permanently. At the end of the day, both sides need to get a grip on this for the sake of their own sanity. And finally, when subscribing, please don't forget to press that little bell and also select the all option, or you won't get any notifications when I publish a new video. And thank you all so much for taking the time to watch the show.